Hey guys, so we are here in Fort Mojave, inside Mojave Valley. According to Google or the GPS, an old cavalry post within Fort Mojave used to stand in this area. So we're gonna go look for it. This area is close to any vehicles, but you can walk, take a hike around this area. And they said only leave footprints behind. So that's what we're gonna do. According to the GPS, it's like a 19-minute walk to the ruins of the Fort Mojave post. On the broad flat plain of the Colorado River, where Arizona, California, and Nevada converge, stood a lonely U.S. Army post, Fort Mojave. This is its story, a meeting place of river, road, and people. There goes Mr. Yusuf. He's leading the race. So Mr. Historic is leading the race now. Followed by Mr. Yusuf. So as you can see, they are mostly remnants of wars. Long before any US Army flag flew here, this land was home to the people who called themselves the Pipa Aha Macav, or people by the river. The Spanish rendered their name as Mojave. They farmed the floodplain of the Colorado River with corn, beans, squash, and melons. This was a place of continuity, where the river shaped life, village by village, generation by generation. In the mid-19th century, the westward rush was growing. The route known as the Mojave Road, also called Bill's Wagon Road, became a key overland trail from the interior toward California and the coast. The Pipa Aha Macav watched as immigrants, mail carriers, and miners passed through their lands. As one historian notes, the road that ran through the Mojave Indian country, and the Mojaves resented the coming of white men to their lands. Their attacks on immigrant and mail carriers grew so serious that the government decided to place a military force on the Colorado River. Thus, the stage was set for conflict and military occupation. On April 19, 1859, the U.S. Army established a post on the east bank of the Colorado River at Bill's Crossing. Misovsky lost in the Egyptian desert. It was initially named Camp Colorado under Lieutenant Colonel William Hoffman. Soon after, Captain Louis A. Armistead renamed it Fort Mojave on April 18, 1859. Are you tired, little doggy, Mr. Yusuf? From this bluff overlooking the river and the road, the army sought to protect immigrants and exert control over the area, including quelling hostilities with the indigenous people in the context of the Mojave War. With the outbreak of the American Civil War, strategic priorities shifted. In May 1861, by order of Brigadier General Edwin E. Sumner, Fort Mojave was abandoned and its buildings burned, so as not to fall into Confederate hands. However, in May 1863, the post was rebuilt and garrisoned by volunteers from the California Infantry Regiment to protect travelers again. During this period, supply lines were challenging. Desert routes and river steamboats both posed difficulties. From this vantage, the fort served as a protection and as a means of projecting U.S. presence in the frontier region. The active military use of Fort Mojave continued through the 1870s and 1880s. Then on September 29, 1890, the War Department transferred the site to the Bureau of Indian Affairs by order of President Benjamin Harrison. Once the army left, the buildings were repurposed as a boarding school for Native American children, including members of the Fort Mojave tribe and other tribes, with the aim of assimilation. The school operated until the early 20th century, closing around 1930 to 35. And eventually, the site fell into ruins. Only remnants remain atop the bluff overlooking the Colorado River. Go, Mr. Yusuf, go! Today, the land once occupied by the fort lies within the Fort Mojave Indian Reservation, spanning parts of Arizona, California, and Nevada. The Mojave people continue to live, farm, and restore their cultural heritage along the Colorado. The river still flows, The old road is a historical trace, and the fort remains as a ruin in memory, a vivid reminder of frontier, conflict, change, and survival. So guys, that's it for the old Fort Mojave cavalry post. But I believe this is part of the whole Fort Mojave. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye! Oh. If you like our videos, please click thumbs up for like.
Hit the bell to subscribe!
Please comment.
And don't forget to share!